Man, welcome back. Woo! There it is. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, welcome back to the road trip, everybody. Road trip 2.0, man. All right. Just trying to get warmed up here, man. We're in the book of Tobit. All right. Shalom, shalom. Peace and blessings, man. Kingdom builders, road trippers, Akim, Akatim. Mothers, fathers, man. Brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, right? Aunties and uncles, man. Grandmas and grandpas. That's right. Shalom, shalom. Peace and blessings, man. All right. That's right. I love y'all, man. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High, man. Abba na Yahweh. Alright, glory to Yahweh Shai. Honors to the Ruach HaKodesh, man. And my love and my respect goes out to each and every single one of y'all. Hallelujah, Selah. Alright, we're right here in the book of Tobit. We're going to start here on chapter 4. We're going to read chapter 4 and chapter 5 together. We're going to bundle these ones up. Go ahead and drop those two. Alright, so if you have a Apocrypha around you and you want to read along with me, this is the book of Tobit, chapter 4 and chapter 5, in that order. Alright, so without any further ado, let's begin. Chapter 4, and it reads, In that day, Tobit remembered the money which he had left in trust with Gabiel and Regas of Media, and he said to himself, I have asked for death. Why do I not call my son Tobias, that I may explain to him about the money before I die? And he called him and said, My child, if I die, bury me. Don't despise your mother. Honor her all the days of your life, and do that which is pleasing to her. And don't grieve her. Remember, my child, that she has seen many dangers for you when you were in her womb. When she is dead, bury her by me in one grave. My child, be mindful of the Most High, our Elohim, all your days, and don't let your will be set to sin and to transgress his commandments. Do righteousness all the days of your life, and don't follow the ways of unrighteousness. For if you do what is true, your deeds will prosperously succeed for you and for all those who do righteousness. Give alms from your possessions. When you give alms, don't let your eye be envious. Don't turn away your face from any poor man, and the face of Yahweh won't be turned away from you. As your possessions are, give alms of it according to your abundance. If you have little, don't be afraid to give alms according to that little. For you lay up a good treasure for yourself against that day of necessity, because almsgiving delivers from death and doesn't allow you to come into darkness. Alms is a good gift in the sight of the Most High for all that give it. Beware, my child, of all whoredom, and take first a wife of your seed of your fathers. Don't take a strange wife who is not of your father's tribe, for we are the descendants of the prophets. Remember, my child, that Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov, our fathers of old time, all took wives of their kindred, and were blessed in their children, and their seed will inherit the land. And now, my child, love your kindred, and don't scorn your kindred, and the sons and the daughters of your people in your heart, to take a wife of them. For in scornfulness is destruction and much trouble, and in naughtiness is decay and great lack, for naughtiness is the mother of famine. Don't let the wages of any man who works for you wait with you, but give it to him out of hand. If you serve Yahweh, you will be rewarded. Take heed to yourself, my child, in all your works, and be discreet in all your behavior. And what you yourself hate, do not to no man. Don't drink wine to drunkenness, and don't let drunkenness go with you on your way. Give of your bread to the hungry, and of your garments to those who are naked. Give alms from all your abundance. Don't let your eye be envious when you give alms. Pour out your bread on the burial of the just, and give nothing to sinners. Ask counsel of every man who is wise, and don't despise any counsel that is profitable. Blessed be the Most High, your Elohim at all times, and ask of him that your ways may be made straight, and that all your paths and counsels may prosper. For every nation has no counsel, but the Most High himself gives all good things, and he humbles whom he will, as he will. And now, my child, remember my commandments, and let them not be bottled. Don't let them be blotted out of your mind. And now I explain to you about the 10 talents of silver, which I left in trust with Gabriel, the son of Gabrias, at Ragas of Media. And fear not, my child, because we are made poor. We are made poor. You have much wealth, if you fear Yahweh and depart from all sin, and do that which is pleasing in his sight, my son. That's the end of chapter 4. All right, there you go. That's the end of chapter 4. We're going to continue, though. All right, hold on. Chapter 5, and it reads, Then Tobias answered and said to him, Father, I will do all things, whatever you have commanded me. But how could I receive the money since I don't know him? He gave him the handwriting and said to him, Seek a man who will go with you, and I will give him wages while I yet live, and go and receive the money. He went to seek a man and found Raphael, who was an angel, and he didn't know it. And he said to him, Can I go with you to Ragas of Media? Do you know those places well? The angel said to him, I will go with you. I know the way well. I have lodged with our brother, Gabriel. Tobias said to him, Wait for me, and I will tell my father. He said to him, Go and don't wait. And he went in and said to his father, Behold, I have found someone who will go with me. But he said, Call him to me, that I may know of what tribe he is, and whether he is to be a trustworthy man to go with you. So he called him, and he came in, and they saluted one another. And Tobit said to him, Brother, of what tribe and of what family are you? Tell me. He said to him, Do you seek a tribe and a family, or a hired man which will go with you and your son? And Tobit said to him, I want to know, brother, your kindred and your name. And he said, I am Azarias, the son of Ananias, the great of your kindred. And he said to him, page flip. Welcome, brother. Don't be angry with me because I sought to know your tribe and your family. You are my brother, of an honest and good lineage. For I knew Ananias and Jathan, the sons of Shemaiah the great, when we went together to Jerusalem to worship and offered the firstborn and the tenths of our increase. And they didn't go astray in the error of our kindred. My brother, you are of a great stock. But tell me, what wages will I give you? A drachma a day? A drachma a day? And those things that be necessary for you, as to my son? And moreover, I'm going to interject real quick. A drachma, you're talking about Greek money. That's Greek. That's a Greek coin. That's Greek money. Drachma is Greek money, so you can tell where they're at right now, okay? So let's just pay attention, all right? 16, and it reads, And so they agreed. And he said to Tobias, Prepare yourself for the journey. May Yahweh prosper you. So his son prepared what was needful for the journey. And his father said to him, Go with this man, but Yahweh, who dwells in heaven, will prosper your journey. May his angel go with you. Then they both departed, and the young man's dog went with them. But Anna, his mother, wept, and said to Tobit, Why have you sent away our child? Isn't he the staff of our land, and going in and out before us? Don't be greedy to add money to money, but let it be as refuse compared to our child. For what the Most High has given us to live is enough for us. Tobit said to her, Don't worry, my sister. He will return safe and sound, and your eyes will see him. For a good angel will go with him. His journey will be prospered, and he will return safe and sound. So she stopped weeping. And that's the end of chapter 5. Hallelujah, Selah. Hallelujah, Selah. All right, so we bundled those two up together. Do you want to get 6? All right, let's get 6. All right, let's do 6. All right, let's do 6. All right. Chapter 6, and it reads, Now as they went on their journey, they came at evening to the river Tigris, and they lodged there. But the young man went down to wash himself And a fish leaped out of the river and would have swallowed up the young man. But the angel said to him, "Grab the fish." So the young man grabbed the fish and hauled it up onto the land. And the angel said to him, "Cut the fish open and take the heart and liver and the bile and keep them with you." And the young man did as the angel commanded him. But they roasted the fish and ate it. And they both went on their way until they drew near to Ecbatana. The young man said to the angel, "Brother Azarias, of what use is the heart, the liver, and the bile of the fish?" He said to him, "About the heart and the liver. If a demon or an evil spirit, an evil ruach, troubles anyone, we must burn those and make smoke of them before the man or the woman, and the affliction will flee. But as for the bile, it is good to anoint a man that has white films in his eyes, and he will be healed." But when they drew near to Ragas, the angel said to the young man, "Brother, today we will lodge with Ragal. He is your kinsman. He has an only daughter named Sarah. I will speak about her, that she should be given to you for a wife. For her inheritance belongs to you, and you only are of her kindred. The maid is fair and wise, and now hear me, and I will speak to her father. When we return from Ragas, we will celebrate the marriage. For I know the Ragal may in no way marry her to another according to the law of Moses, or else he would be liable to death, because it belongs to you to take the inheritance rather than any other." Then the young man said to the angel, "Brother Azarias, I have heard that this maid has been given to 7 men, and that they all perished in the bride chamber. Now I am the only son of my father, and I am afraid, lest I go in and die, even even as those before me. For a demon loves her, which harms no man, but those which come to her. Now I fear lest I die, and bring my father's and my mother's life to the grave with sorrow because of me. They have no other son to bury them." But the angel said to him, "Don't you remember the words which your father commanded you, that you should take a wife of your own kindred? Now hear me, brother, for she will be your wife. Don't worry about the demon, for this night she will be given to you as a wife. And when you come into the bride chamber, you will take the ashes of incense, and will lay upon them some of the heart and liver of the fish, and will make smoke with them. The demon will smell it and flee away, and never come again any more. But when you go near to her, both of you rise up and cry to Elohim Yahweh, who is merciful. He will save you and have mercy on you. Don't be afraid, for she was prepared for you from the beginning, and you will save her, and she will go with you. And I suppose that you will have children with her." When Tobias heard these things, he loved her, and his soul was strongly joined to her. And that's the end of chapter 6. Hallelujah, Selah. And as y'all can see, man, the Apocrypha is a little bit different. And, the book of Tobit, it's giving you kind of like a first-person, third-person perspective. It's a lot different than your traditional 66. It's a little bit more intimate. Can you tell? All right. So in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to close it up here, man. We're going to close it up at 6. We're going to come back on 7, and we're going to swing it as far as we want to go. All right? As far as we feel appropriate. I like it like that. All right, man. I love y'all, man. Shalom. Peace and blessings to each and every single one of you, man. All praises to the Most High. I love you, man. Yeah.